Hello and welcome to the Reiki Gem Wellness channel. Today we're going to be talking about the heart chakra and crystal healing. And this is part of an extended series about the chakra system and crystal healing. And if you're interested in looking at the entire series, then I'll link the full playlist in the eye above. And today we're focusing on the heart chakra. For those who have watched my videos before, welcome back. I really appreciate the curiosity. And for those who are new to the channel, my name is Shannon, and I'm a certified Reiki master and teacher and a certified gemologist, and I combine those skills and passions to provide you with the knowledge, tools, and opportunities to practice incorporating crystal healing into your daily life. And today we'll be doing that by exploring heart chakra issues and what crystals and gemstones can help support you. So if you are following along with this series and you haven't already joined the private Facebook group, then the link to that is in the description below. And there you can share your experiences, ask questions, and just have a community during your chakra healing process. And I do highly recommend having a journal with you so that you can write down anything that stands out to you while you watch these videos or do the guided meditations, because that will act as a roadmap and a path for you as you go through the chakra healing process. So the heart chakra, where is it located? Well, it is directly behind our breastbone, our sternum, right here in the center. And, it's an area that we tend to emotionally protect ourselves with, but it also has a very real physical barrier here with the sternum. And its psychological domain is our ability to give and receive love and to heal from emotional wounds. So this is really the center of our love and healing space in our lives. And if we have a balanced heart chakra, then we're able to have stable relationships. We're able to love people, receive love in return. We may have heartache, but we don't cling to it, and we process it healthily, and we're pretty connected with empathy and compassion in our lives. And to hear more about the terminology about blocked, overactive, and balanced, then do refer to the intro to crystal healing and chakras video, and I describe exactly what that means. So if we have a blocked heart chakra here, then everything is closed off and tight, and we're putting up barriers to love. And it may not be like active barriers that we even recognize. We may find ourselves like self-sabotaging relationships, like we have really tight standards for who we get into a relationship with. And it reminds me of the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer. Like, she smelled like soup. And those are some of the barriers that we can put up to receiving love. And then we also may feel like we can't give love, like we don't feel safe enough to give our hearts out there. And relationships might just be something that we avoid. Also, like deep emotional wounds, we can be holding on to things from the past, like heartbreaks, emotional wounds, like wounds from childhood that we cannot process, or we just don't, and hold on to them so tightly. And to get the energy of the heart chakra opened up and flowing, to put more space in our heart chakra, then the stones that we'll use are the pink and green gemstones. And rose quartz is a very common gemstone. Also pink calcite, rhodonite, unakite, which is green and pink, green aventurine, and jade. And as I said, some chakras have more than one color, and this is specifically one of those chakras that is dual colored, green and pink. Pink enhances our love and compassion, and green enhances our ability to heal emotional wounds. And so combining those helps us heal heart issues. So what happens if you have an overactive heart chakra? This is where the chakra is just wide open and the energy is really flowing there. You've got excess energy in the heart. And that means that we may be really quick to love. We give out our hearts really quickly. Everyone we meet could be the one, or, we feel like we're constantly pursuing love, and we are really quick to get into those relationships, and we may get a lot of disappointments because we're just always putting ourselves out there. And so what crystals and gemstones will help an overactive chakra? Well, this is the one chakra in the middle of our chakra system that is self-healing and self-balancing. So the same gemstones will help then reduce the energy as well. Rose quartz, rhodonite, unakite, jade, green aventurine. And if you're just not sure, unakite is always a great stone that has both. But the heart chakra has this unique ability with crystal healing to self-balance. When we intentionally focus on heart healing, then we can either reduce the amount of heart chakra energy or open that up, all with the same set of crystals. Now, some other practices that you can do to help balance heart chakra energy is, and the first one you've heard if you've seen any of my other chakra videos, is standing outside barefoot on the earth. Because if your foot chakras are healthy and open, then it will allow you to release any excess energy out into the earth. And it helps ground you, bring you to the present moment, and helps balance out all of the chakras. Release any excess chakra energy. You can also pull in energy from the earth to help give your chakras some more energy. So that's a useful practice for all of the chakras. But for the heart chakra in particular, journaling is really important. Just putting your feelings out there on the page so that you can see them, so that you can process them. Because often with heart chakra issues, we could be denying some things. And that could be the cause why we aren't giving or receiving love, or why we give away too much. And if we journal, then that helps bring some of that to the surface and out onto the pages for us to process. And then also therapy, like active therapy with a counselor. And it could be all types of therapy. It could be yoga therapy, it can be speaking therapy, it could be art therapy. All help us process emotional wounds, whether they're recent or in the distant past. And then carrying the heart chakra stones with you while you sit in therapy sessions is really, really helpful. It will help let you feel safe and supported while you're in a healing environment, particularly green. If you're going to be in a therapy session, green gemstones really help. So thank you so much for joining me today to talk about the heart chakra. And I really hope that you found this useful. And this is a good time after this video to journal, to write down anything that stood out for you while I described the heart chakra space. And then on Saturday, in 2 days, I'll be posting a heart chakra guided meditation. So if you have a pink or a green stone, then you might want to get that out ahead of time so that you're prepared for the guided meditation. And if you do want to get more heart chakra gemstones, I do have tumbled gemstones. I have bracelet and gemstone sets, and I do have heart chakra pendants, and the link to my online crystal healing store is in the description below. But make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you want to follow along with the series or learn about all sorts of crystals and how they can support your daily life. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you during the guided meditation.